guys, what is up? Welcome to the vlog. So, to start off, I'm really sorry about not uploading videos for like the last 7 or 8 days. Now, before I continue with this vlog, I'll quickly say that this vlog will probably be 2 or 3 days long. At the moment, I'm at my auntie's house, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but that area all down there is flooded. I don't know how well you guys can see. You can see with the wrinkles in the water. So I've got a couple of tools here. I've got a shovel and a rake. I'm going to try and move the water along here and over here and down there. So I'm going to get a time lapse set up of me doing this. I'm going to come back when it's all done. So yeah, we're going to be setting up this old computer down here. So I'm going to show you how to wire up all the things you need to wire up for a computer. And what you need for the computer. Okay, so you're going to want a VAG cord to connect the computer to the monitor. You also need an AC power cord that has this kind of a fitting that should come with the computer. And you also need one for the monitor. Now that's how you can make a computer operate. But actually now use the computer, these are the 3 more things you need to make the computer work. An Ethernet cord, which connects the computer to the Wi-Fi modem. You also need a computer mouse to operate everything, and then you also need a keyboard to operate the whole thing. Alright, so now you've gathered all the parts, now let's assemble it all. So to start off, we'll go ahead and grab the VA or VGA cord and plug it into the side of your TV or monitor. And then grab the receiving end, which has the exact same plug on the other end, and then go ahead and plug that in. There we go. Now I've got my little lamp set up so hopefully you guys can see what's actually going on. So I've now got this in and I've tightened up all the little thumb screws. So now I have to go ahead and get the power cord and plug that in right here. Now before you plug your plug in, make sure to have the computer in the off position. So you, like if you plug it in and you quickly rip it out again, it doesn't, you know, muck it up or something. And then go ahead and grab the other end, whatever that is, and plug that into a wall socket and turn it on. And then we'll go ahead and turn on the switch here, and then go to the front of the computer, turn that on. Look at that, power's right up. Right, so apparently there's 2 VH, well, 2 of these plugs. There's one here, and there's also one all the way under here, which I didn't see because of this lip. There's one there, so let's see what happens when we plug the cord into there. Hey, there we go. Alright, cool. Why's this screen frozen? That's just weird. Okay, I'm not going to go ahead and plug the keyboard into it and see if that maybe helps it. There we go. Power up. Why is nothing working? Okay, so I plugged into the front, nothing's happening, so I'm going to go ahead and reset the computer right here, right now. Unplug this. Alright, and reset. Alright, so what happens? Alright. Yeah, start it normally. Oh, wait, I can't do anything. 2, 1. What's it going to do? Wow, the graphics are so bad. It's probably gonna be super old as well. The keyboard won't fire up though. I don't know if it's bust or if it won't work at all, but it's not turning on for some reason. Anyway, it just did something. What's it doing? What's it doing? Nah. Anyway, while that's waiting, let's go ahead and get this Ethernet cord all set up. This is going to give me internet connection. So a couple of days ago, I went under the house and ran this Ethernet cord from one end of the ducted heating all the way through. Where is it? Here. Alright, so I need to pull that through. I need to get that rope first so I can. Okay. I noticed that the keyboard was on. And the computer's on. So, there's D Bale, or DB, it's probably Damien Bale, that's my dad's name. And then there's kids. So let's go on D Bale. Because we still need to plug the mouse in But I don't know if it's actually going to be compatible with this computer, because it's got this style of a plug on it, so I'll have to see if I can find somewhere to plug it in. And how lame is this? It's a ball, no sensors, all mechanical. Right, so there's actually a port for that now, so I plugged it in, and I don't know what's going on at the moment. I don't know, I think this needs some time to register and work out what's going on. So for kids, there's no passwords. Go ahead and hit enter. There we go. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Oh wow, logged right in. That's pretty cool. So we still can't use the mouse, I don't think. But we can still get around without it. Kinda. Oh wow, it's so old. Alright, well anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get this Ethernet cord all set up because I want it neat-ish. And start running it across through here and through the hallway and into the computer room. I run it under the house. And I did run it through, and then I realised it was way too short. It just pokes out, you couldn't see it, but it just poked out the other end. So, there's a bit of space here. I'll go ahead and move the bed and everything out the way. I'll grab this rope. I'll pull this Ethernet cord through. I'll connect that to the other end, and I'll pull that through. I'll connect the three things up together and I'll be back in a sec. Right, so that's funny. I walk out, go to pull that Ethernet cord through. Now, don't worry, I have this rope attached to it, and all this tape stuff I found in the house. I don't know what it's for, but I use that to pull that through. So there's a rope going under the whole entire house, so I'll just connect that up to it and pull that back through. Alright, so here's the Ethernet cord that I'm about to plug into the house. It is 10 meters long. So there's one in the middle of it. That end will be plugged into the Wi-Fi modem. And the other end is attached to the rope. It's about to go to the ducted heating. I'm going to go to the other end and pull it through. So let's get it over and done with. Alright, so I actually managed to get that through. Yay! So I'll go ahead and plug this into the computer, try and work out the password for DB, and I'll go ahead and plug the other end into the Wi-Fi. And see, one end's here, one end's in my room, so I don't know what I'm going to do with this extra 5 meters, but whatever. So I've now got that plugged in. Let's go see if it's saying that we've got internet connection. Yep, there we go. Should lights are flashing. I've now got all that mess and crap to clean up, and this massive, long, silly string thing that I decided to pull out for some reason. So I'm still trying to work out why I did that. Okay, so let's go ahead, see if we can find another computer mouse, because apparently that old one don't work. Hey guys, guess what? A miracle must have just happened, because the mouse is now working, kinda. What is that about? Oh, I have to show you this. This is old, right there. Look at that. Does anyone remember that from the old computers? That is a blast from the past. This is like old. Hey guys, good morning. It's the next day. And yeah, I've got some stuff I need to do. I need to mow the lawns. I'll show you them at the moment. They are just like way too tall. Well, you guys can see this, but it is monstrously tall. Like, can you guys see that little patch of grass right there compared to my foot? Like, foot grass. My foot's standing straight up. It is just entirely long, so I need to cut it. Before we can cut it, I need to fix the lawnmower. It's got some issues at the moment, so let's go fix the lawnmower. Okay, so here's the problem, right? Whenever you drive along, as soon as you hit a bump, this kind of lifts up and then doesn't close properly, doesn't go back down. And then it opens up like that and locks and lets all the crap out of it. And the reason is this right here. This is on a spring-loaded thing, right? So it's got a spring in it. I fixed this up because whenever you went to reverse, this would start dragging, catching on the ground, and that's why it's all cracked up now. So I put a bolt back in it because the bolt fell out ages ago and we didn't do anything about it. There's never a problem. And I fixed it all up, and now it's doing this. Now if you look closely in here, down there, I don't know how well you guys can see that. There's a spring just there. That's what keeps this from coming back, and that is what that's what keeps on lifting up that catcher. So what I'm planning on doing is just to take out that spring. Now the reason it has that spring is because if you don't want to collect it, go down like that and it'll throw the grass clippings out on the ground behind you, or if you put the catcher on, it'll go into the catcher. But since we only collect our grass clippings and we never really mulch it ever, I think we can get away with taking out that spring or something. Alright, so here's a better angle of that spring here. That's pretty much stuffing the whole system. So I'm going to go take it off. It's just 2 bolts, one there and one on there. Alright, so here's the part that diverts the grass into the catcher or onto the ground. And it's got a big crack on it from where it kind of got jammed on the ground and I reversed. So I'm not going to fix it to try and make it a bit more efficient. There we go, so now this is all back together. Got 2 pot rivets either side of the crack. And let's cut these little metal strips, clean them up a bit. So we'll go ahead and put this all back together. Righto, first test, see how we go. Oh, perfect. That doesn't want to, as soon as it comes up, it's closed again. That's awesome. So let's go ahead and mow the lawns. Alrighty guys, so I don't know if you guys can tell, but that lawn looks horrible. Pretty much it wasn't going into the catcher. What should have easily filled, like the length of that grass, what should have easily filled like 5 or 6 catches, I only filled like one thing of those. Not even one, like half of one, and I think I know why. We've had this lawnmower for about 10 years now, and I don't think we've ever washed the underneath of it. And this is a problem, and I'll show you why. It's got this channel, right, that runs around this whole entire thing. So when the blade cuts the grass, it then relies on this channel up here and goes along into the hole, which is now currently covered in grass, which is why no grass could get through it before. But over time, this channel has pretty much just filled up with dirt, grass, and stuff like that. And it is now virtually just all flat. Like if you look over here, that's just one big chunk of grass. Right, so what I'm going to do now is grab the lawnmower, grab the pressure washer, blast all of this junk off it, all of it gone, and see if that helps with anything. Hopefully that should fix up most of the problem. That turns on. Why does a simple job of hooking up a hose to a hose connector take so long? There we go, thank you. Shoot this bad boy some water. Turn the water on. Wow, incredible. Turn it on. Right, should we get enough? Let that dry in the sun for a bit and we should be good to go. So now I've cleaned the whole underneath of it and the back section of it to hopefully get as much grass through. I've got all this grass was piled up in it. Just unreal, right? The top section didn't get it too well. Kind of went all up on the top section, but oh well, it'll be fine. We'll let it sit on the sun for a bit, let it dry out. We should be good to go. Alright guys, I'm going to close the end of the vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I can upload tonight, and you guys can be watching it on Monday. And then from Monday on, I'm going to be uploading a video every single day. If it's a bail or out, or if it's a vlog, I'll be uploading one of those too. But every single day, for these school holidays, I'm going to upload a video. I'm now in school holidays, so yay, I've got a couple of projects I want to get done. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Peace.